Well, welcome back to Changemakers, the podcast where we dive into the world of organizational development and explore the strategies that drive success. I'm your host, Dr. Opie Paul Byram, and today we're exploring a topic that's critical for both individual and organizational growth: performance management. Have you ever set a goal and worked tirelessly to achieve it? Or maybe you've received feedback, positive or constructive, that changed the way you approached your work. Performance management is all about aligning individual efforts with organizational goals while fostering growth, innovation, and success. In this episode, we'll uncover the key components of performance management, discuss the latest trends in the field, and reflect on why traditional systems might not always work. So grab your coffee, I have mine, and let's dive in. Well, let's start with the basics. Performance management is a comprehensive system that integrates goal setting, performance appraisals, training and development, and reward systems. Think of it as a roadmap that guides employees towards success while ensuring their efforts align with organizational strategy. But here's the catch. Performance management is more than just an annual review. It's about ongoing communication, collaboration, and alignment. At its best, it's a tool for motivating employees, fostering innovation, and driving results. Now, here's an interesting statistic. According to a recent Gallup report, only 14% of employees strongly agree that their performance reviews inspired them to improve. This highlights the gap between intent and execution in traditional systems. So how do we fix this? That's where the evolution of performance management comes in. Over the years, we've seen performance management systems undergo a major transformation. Gone are the days of rigid top-down evaluations. Today's systems emphasize continuous feedback, collaboration, and flexibility. One of the biggest changes is the move towards innovative appraisal, like 360-degree feedback and ratingless reviews. These approaches focus on holistic growth rather than just numerical scores. For example, companies like Adobe have replaced annual reviews with frequent check-ins, resulting in increased employee satisfaction and productivity. But let us not forget about the challenges. Ambiguous goals, if not managed well, can lead to unethical behaviors or even burnout. That's why organizations must strike a balance between challenging and achievable goals. And what about technology? Digital tools now play a huge role in facilitating real-time feedback and remote performance monitoring, especially in hybrid work environments. It's fascinating how technology has bridged this gap. But it's also raised questions about privacy and fairness. How do we manage these concerns? By building trust and transparency into the system. Let's shift gears and talk about rewards. Rewards are the lifeblood of any performance management system, whether it's a bonus, promotion, or even a simple thank you. Rewards reinforce desired behavior and motivate employees. Let me say that again. Rewards reinforce desired behaviors and motivate employees. But here's the tricky part. Rewards must be equitable and align with employee expectations. Imagine this: 2 team members put in the same effort, but only one receives the recognition. What message does that send? Equity is key to maintaining trust and morale. Now, let's not overlook the growing importance of intrinsic rewards. The satisfaction of doing meaningful work. As workplaces become more purpose-driven, intrinsic motivation plays a bigger role in performance. Okay, as we wrap up, here are some questions to reflect on. How does your current or past organization approach performance management? Have you experienced a system that truly motivated you? Or was it more of a checkbox exercise? Remember, effective performance management isn't just about measuring outcomes, it's about empowering individuals to grow. Let me say that again. It's about empowering individuals to grow, to innovate, and to contribute to the bigger picture. It's about creating a culture of continuous improvement where everyone thrives. Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Changemakers. I hope today's discussion inspired you to rethink performance management in your organization. Well, don't forget to subscribe and join us next week as we explore the future of organizational design. Until then, stay curious and keep making change happen. This episode of Changemakers was inspired by Chapter 14 of Organizational Development and Change by Thomas G. Cummings and Christopher G. Worley, 11th edition, published by Cengage. Special thanks to East Tennessee State University for supporting this series, and to Audio Coffee, my man, Audio Coffee, for the music and the effects. I'm Dr. Obi Paul Byram, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.